Hey folks, Scully Nomad here, hope you are well. So, I've just done recharging my aircon using the kit here. So the kit that I went with was the stop leak and the AC one. It was £60 on Amazon. It was very easy to do. I didn't actually need the stop leak one, but I didn't know that until I used the gauge. So let me show you how I done that. Now in the box you get everything that you need with the exception of gloves. Okay, you need to wear gloves on this job. If you watch my other car repair videos, you know that I don't usually wear them, but on this one you definitely need them, okay? So you get the gauge, you get an instruction card which is very easy to understand and follow, along with the gauge read settings, and you also get the gas as well. Now it was £60 for this set here, or you could buy it for about £45, just the actual recharge. So I didn't know which one I would need, so I thought I'd cover both bases with this. There's a couple of different types of gases. Mine is the R134A. So my car is older, so if you've got a newer car from 2016 onwards, you'll need a slightly different gas. So to find out which one you need, it will tell you on the car. Now my sticker is just here, and it reads that it has R134A. The newer gas says R1234YF, and that's the one you need. So in the Amazon link, I have basically all four sets. So I have the one that I brought with the stop leak sealer, the one with just this and the gauge, and then I have the newer gas with the stop leak and the newer gas. Gauge is very easy to use, and it's very obvious which end is which. So the one end you have a tap where you can pierce the can, and the other end is for the actual hose on the air compressors itself. The main gauge itself is rated in PSI, and the instructions make it very clear of what you need. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is figure out if we're going to need the actual stop leak or not. So what we need to do is we need to attach this without the can on, and we need to figure out on the pressure here. Okay, before we go ahead and attach anything, what we want to do is make sure the needle is all the way down. So this will stop any gas leaking from the system when you attach the hose. Now we need to find where the hose attachment's going to go. So what we're looking for is something like this. So we have one here, and then down here we have another one. Now they have little caps on them, so to undo them you just turn them anti-clockwise as always. That will expose the top there. Now they are physically different sizes, so you can't mess up which one you're going to use. So this one is significantly smaller than the top one. Okay, so my one is just here. So I've taken off the cap, and it's now that I've got gloves on, we're going to snap this part on. And all you'll do is you'll push it in like so. Okay, now if you hear any gas escaping out of here, it's because you don't have the needle all the way down. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to start the engine now, but make sure you move away any tools that you may be using. Okay, now it's time to start the engine and put the aircon on the coldest setting. Now the gauge was reading 10, which means all I need to do is add gas. So all I'm going to do is get the little blue bit. As you can see, I've got gloves on, and then pull it up and then take the whole thing off. Okay, now that the gauge is off, I'm just going to basically unwind this so the needle is all the way back in there, ready to pierce the can. Okay, so I only need the blue one to be charged, so I'm going to give it a shake first. Twist it on so it goes all the way through. And once it's tight, the instruction says give it half a turn back, which is that. And then we need to open this back up, but we'll attach this end back to the car first. So I've not touched this. It is not open at the moment. So I'm just going to snap this back on. Give it another little shake. and then I'm ready to start the car again.
When I came to pierce the can, I actually went with the slow is pro method, and I just slowly pierced it because I didn't want the whole can to go straight into the car. Now at the bottom of the screen you can see system charge 0.6 kilograms, so that's how much coolant that you can put in this car. Now the can states that it has 450 grams written on it. Now my interpretation of the measurements was I'd need to be between 1/3 and 1/2 of the can. So it basically kept shutting on and off the gas system, just letting it circulate as they went along.
And the actual test, is it cold? And yes it is, which is great because it's 26 degrees outside. Fantastic. And then we're going to point the can away from us because we may have gas coming out. Now I've put some glasses on, sure there might not be official safety glasses, but here we go, something's better than nothing. I'm going to keep my hand on, there we go. Found the whole process easy to do. I didn't have any problems at all. I only really needed about 1/3 of the can, so about 2/3 did like pop off, as you see in the video. Found the video helpful, please like it because it does take me a lot of time to do all the editing, and I do have other car fix videos. My most recent one was changing the brakes. I've also done a major service which has been popular, changing the EGR valve, and a few more videos.